Well, hello, Cancer. How are you? Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. So, what I'm doing today is going to be an oracle reading for you guys. So, this is messages from the oracle. Of course, I'm going to get 4 tarot cards, but then we're going to get encouraging words, good fortune, things that you guys have to look forward to. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading, Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. Oh my goodness, I love it. Victory energy right off the bat. Here, even at the bottom of the deck, is talking about stability. It's talking about celebration, having things to celebrate. So I love seeing this because this let me know that even if you guys are not feeling right, if there's something that you guys are going through, here, this is like, look at what's going to happen in the future. The sword cuts through all the BS. It gives you clarity, it's honesty, it's new beginnings. The Four of Wands talks about celebration and stability. Ah, your reading is already starting off amazingly. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more. Okay. Oof, okay. All right, so now what I do have is that you guys have been through some stuff in the past. You guys have been through some shocking moments. Some of you guys are, waiting for things to clear up, waiting for someone to communicate, something of that nature. But of course, this is going to be an encouraging read. So it's going to be the opposite of what you are feeling. Some of you guys are hurting. And it's not that I'm not going to see it, but I want to tell you why I know things are going to look up. Okay? That Ace of Swords was the thing that got it for me. Some of you guys are waiting from communication for a loved one, from a job, something like that, because you've been in the past, you've been through a tower moment. You've been through things where it has shaken up your world. You feel like you are being destroyed day by day. Things are falling down. Now it's talking about building you back up. Okay. The King of Pentacles is the stability that we saw with the Four of Wands. It's the opposite of the Tower. It's the very opposite of that. Okay. But what is it that you're waiting for here with the Three of Wands? It's like you are in expectations of this feeling that you're waiting for. This person, okay, this stability, this idea. Part of waiting here with Three of Wands also talks about releasing. So it's like, if I'm not getting what I want, I may just have to let it go. You've dealt with people who are very sneaky, who are very superficial, who is very stubborn. But now it's like, hey, I'm making boss moves. I have to be strategic in business and my love life. I have to be strategic in everything that I do. So you guys don't really have time to look back, which is the problem. Looking back is becoming a problem because it's slowing you down. Here, stability is here waiting for you with the King of Pentacles. But it's, part of this is saying you may feel shaky, but you're about to succeed anyway. That was the first card that came out. That's victory energy, being victorious. So what came down, you are on a mission to build back up. This is a breakthrough for a lot of you. This is new ideas. This is a revelation. Something you didn't see in a person. Something that you didn't see in family with a job that's about to come to light or already did. And now you're ready to move on. Okay? Now you're ready to just say, hey, I got my clarity. I know what I needed to do. I'm ready to go. And if it hasn't, it will. Okay? So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start off with one of course, you guys already know I use this deck. This is a tarot deck, but I also use it as an oracle deck. So I'm going to go ahead and get your messages here. See what we got. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I need one more, please. Ooh, okay. All right. I'm not going to take this one, but this one came out. Recovery from what? From an ending. This is transformation, 10 of feathers. So you're on a road to recovery. You're on a road to that. You're about to start to get that energy back, the energy that you lost when you were dealing with people from the past. You're about to get all of that back. Now let me show you what I have here. Let me see. I gotta see what. Oh, speaking of which, transformation. We saw it. Recovery, transformation. We actually see it here again. But the tower. This is saying that you're not going to have a choice. This is what you've been through anyway. Some of you guys didn't have no choice anyway. It was like, listen, I had to. I was pushed to do it. But part of that cocoon is restrictive. And it's like, I need to be free. I need to be able to release. Remember, here, being victorious, being able to be released. Being able to release and be free of those thoughts. Not necessarily waiting. Waiting on what? Your new that's coming? Because that's what I see here. Once you have that breaking moment here, it's not the old anymore. We're talking about something new. It's not the old. Even if it's a renewal of something old, it's still a renewal of something that has happened. So you're about to be transformed, or you've already been transformed. You're not finished yet. Cycles are ending, things of that nature. And here with the Temperance card, it's talking about balancing and harmony, which is what you're needing, because you cannot balance on a shaky ground. We saw the balance energy with the Four of Wands. You can't, how can you balance on that? Okay, it's like, how can you balance on the Tower when it's shaky? You can balance with the Four of Wands, but you can't with the Tower. And so here it's saying, hey, there's some things that you're going to have to do. Your emotions may be all over the place. You may have to put your concentration in other areas. Okay, balancing out your energy. That's it. Here with the Queen of Pentacles. Amazing. This is from a different deck, falling right on the King of Pentacles. This is a couple here. Some of you guys may have been married. Some of you guys may have been in a long-term committed relationship. But here, this is talking about comfort. Whatever you guys felt comfortable in may have collapsed. But you will get that stability. One way or the other. Okay? This is through whatever means you're going to have to get it through. But you guys have been through a moment of rockiness and shakiness, and you don't feel comfortable. How can you tell me I'm going to be comfort when I don't feel comfortable, Spirit? How? Here. How can I have prosperity when I'm losing? But it's just remember, we're talking about what's about to be added. You just have to hold on, Cancer. It'll be okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and get your oracle cards. This is going to come from the numerology deck. Ooh, this came out. Talk about moderation. Ooh, yes. They usually don't come out like this. So Cancer, you really need to hear this message. This usually don't come out like this. Takes forever. Oh, I see compassion. Thank you. Surrender. Oh, happy endings. Yes. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Let's go ahead and get it. Moderation. Surrender. I think this is the first time I got surrender in this deck. I think that was the first one. Let's go ahead and read it. Let's go. I already know what moderation. I'm not going to read moderation. It just basically talks about there's some things that you guys may be doing in excess. So this could be drinking, smoking. Some people actually got this, and they were saying that they were having sex with a lot of people as a way to soothe them. Okay, so we're talking about, doing things in moderation. You can drink in moderation. Just about not being reckless. You can eat in moderation. So you can still be healthy. And even sexual experiences, right? But in moderation, because you don't want to do things that you're going to regret later on down the line. Okay. Now I want to get to surrender, because I don't think I've actually used this on anyone. So let's get to surrender. I love the fact that I see compassion, because I feel like that's what you need to have on yourself. Okay. Let's get to, there we go. It says this card indicates a need to surrender your attachment to a particular situation or preferred outcome because your inability to let go is impeding your success. Y'all want to hear that again? It says the desperate blocks manifestation. It says the more you struggle to attract your desire, the more you push it away. You got to be able to surrender to the divine. Because see, remember, we were talking about transformations. Don't go back. Don't be trying to grab things and hold on to people. That's not good for you. Because see, the universe will run you over when that happens. It's like, hey, this is not meant for you. It will run you over. Let things happen the way it's supposed to happen. And I feel like what's so beautiful and what's important here is that when you don't surrender, you don't have compassion on yourself. You're beating yourself up because you're going against the grain. Here it says, in order to attract what you want, you must give the universe space to deliver your request. This can only be achieved by getting out of the way so everything can unfold as it should. I just said that, and it was my first time reading this definition. I wasn't even on this page yet. So remember I was talking about releasing. This is another part about releasing here with the tower. Sometimes you just have to. Because I believe that in your mind, I don't think that you think that you're going to have a happy ending. It's like you're thinking it has to be one way. It just has to be. It has to be this way. If it's not this way, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to think. So now you're beating yourself up. You're not sleeping at night. You're not eating. You're not thinking straight. You're not having compassion for you. Some of you are not having compassion for others because you're so irritated. You're lashing out. You're just irritable. So you got to let things go the way the universe is saying, just surrender and let it flow. Allow it to go the way it's supposed to go. Okay? Ooh, I'm telling you, the universe is boss. Cancer, shoot. All right, I want to go ahead. This is the star of the show here with the Chinese fortune cards. Now, nothing bad can come out of this. This is all good fortune. You already had a happy ending here. So this let me know that you guys are going to be going to a place where, you have transformation, yes, but, there are things that you guys need to know. Here, talk about courage. I already know what this is talking about. I'm going to read it, though. Being strong. That's part of that sword there. All right. Oh, yes. All right, let's go ahead. Give me 2 more for Cancer, please. 2 more, thank you. Beautiful. Do you guys consider yourself beautiful after everything you've been through? Thank you, Spirit. Friendships. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And health, this is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys pay attention to your health. I think I just said about eating, drinking, things of that nature, moderation, overeating or not eating at all because of the situations you're going through. Pay attention to your health. Maybe you've neglected yourself. That's part of not having compassion on you. You've neglected you because you're worried about other people. Now you're really about to get in trouble. Spirit is like, hey, hold up now. Spirit loves you. Now here, courage. You are a person to be reckoned with and will make others proud. You will stand up for what's right, for what you want and what you need. You will have the stamina, strength, and courage. Now this is talking about a cleansing of your emotions is occurring. You will be working on letting go of past hurts and disappointments. Having enough courage to let it go. Tell me you guys didn't need that. Disappointments here with the Tower card. You're here trying to release. I said that earlier. You guys have to have courage for that. That's gonna take a lot of courage. Why? Because in one of the cards it was saying you may not want to let it go. Let's go ahead and get to the beautiful. Spirit is so good to y'all. I'm telling you, I love it. Here with beautiful, it says this card shows what a beautiful soul you have and a beautiful life will be yours in time. Okay. People may tell you how beautiful you are looking due to a little makeover or new health. See, the thing is, let me tell you what's so interesting about that. Some of you guys have allowed what has happened in the past for you to neglect yourself, like I said, but it's also even on the outside. People see it and it's like you're no longer beautiful to you. You can see when you're not, when you don't go outside looking good. You could tell when you've been lazy, when you're like, okay, well, no, that's okay. I'm not going to worry about washing my face tonight. I'm not going to worry about doing my nails. This is like you're beautiful on the inside. Let that show on the outside of you. Here it says you may have just been through some turmoil or helped or needed help through others through some emotional upheavals, and you feel drained by your experience. Do you not? So it says, let your natural beauty come out. Let people help you. Have the beautiful people that to come and care for your heart. Friendships that you're going to encounter. This is meaning family, any of that. You need your support. You need that support. Remember, we were talking about comfort. That's what you need at this time. A lot of you guys have been through a lot, but there will be a happy ending. Cancer. Do you believe it? Cancer, this is amazing reading here. Beautiful words for you, okay? I love you guys. Please look at this whenever you need it. I'll see you back here soon.